Siri,
How can I help you?
I need to find the model classroom for CCRP.
Sure, that is easy. Anthony Johnson at Isenberg Elementary School. He is a 4th and 5th grade science and social studies educator. His classroom is a collaborative environment that he calls Johnsonville. Johnson's community involvement includes the Mini Funk Factory Marching Band. This teacher is a national speaker and presenter. Did I mention he is an Apple Distinguished Educator? That is the classroom you are looking for.
The mediocre teacher tells, the good teacher explains, the superior teacher demonstrates, the great teacher inspires.
So as far as preparing for the real world, Mr. Johnson lets us use money.
We own houses,
shops, and businesses that we use so that we can prepare for what's going to come in a few years, which is adulthood.
My goal is to inspire a love for learning. Every student is different and they have their own unique style of learning. My classroom is a very busy place and has been interactive since day one.
We use the Hot Wheels first to learn speed equals distance over time, and we also use them to figure out how friction plays an impact, and recently we've used them to see what happens when two forces are applied to each other.
And then on the second experiment, we saw Newton's third law of motion, which is that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. So when the two cars bump into each other, they'll go back.
So today we're working on the Spheros, and we're trying to figure out how speed and distance relate to each other.
So it was pretty cool taking the Legos home. Most kids don't usually get to take Legos or things from their class and bring them home and then bring them back the next day. So I built it, I documented it, and I got to bring it back and show it to the class.
Gave us a PBL where we had to try and convince our fellow students to vote for us, and we had to figure out what the president or the presidential candidates had to say. And I was Hillary Clinton, and we had to do a whole long speech and answer questions, and we had to be prepared, so we had to know how politics work. The benefits of being in a challenging classroom is that I can grow more.
When he challenges us, it makes us strive to do harder, and that's why we're successful in our challenges.
When you move on to do other things, like go on to other grades, you'll already understand most of the things because you've been challenged here in the 5th grade.
I like working in groups in this classroom because like in different classrooms, it's not the same. You don't get to work in groups a lot, but in this kind of classroom, you get to work with your friends a lot of times, and it's easier to finish your work.
This is my blockify of the Charlotte building, and I liked it because I could be creative.
We went to a state conference to share what we do in the classroom.
I like how the classroom is personalized because we get to make all of the things that are here in Johnsonville, like the anchor charts and the anchor charts that we did with the giant sticky notes, opposed to buying some anchor charts from the store.